St Dunstan's The Torch, Edition 38. JEEMT Long Cane Rally Feedback. Sharon, O&M practitioner, shares her thoughts on the Long Cane Rally. The annual Long Cane Rally is definitely the highlight of the year for all the participants. It allows the participants to show off their cane techniques, and participants from different organizations need to socialize. Quote, "It makes me so excited to see how my clients can confidently move around in an unfamiliar environment. It's very fulfilling to think that every orientation and mobility practice has a part in their children's achievements." End quote. She likes to observe all her participants during the event to see which person still needs to be captured. Sharon fondly remembers the boy who finished last. He walked with effort and never gave up. A beautiful example of a person who keeps winning, definitely the togetherness, and to see how everyone, despite what organization you are, just simply becomes a family on the day. The highlight for Sharon is everyone working together. The input of everyone is important, and everyone's needs for the planning of such a day are taken into account. The goodie bags with a few creative items always remain a winner, and, of course, the lucky draw prizes. She is very pleased that the competitive factor has been removed and that all participants are winners. The O&M practitioners also get the opportunity to share some ideas and just have a nice chat. Teraliga, LCR participant, shares her thoughts on the Long Cane Rally. As a participant, Teraliga enjoys the LCR because of the awareness it brings to the public. She enjoys the challenges of the unknown area. The socializing factor with other visually impaired peers is one of the many things she enjoys. The previous Long Cane Rally was a safe environment and obstacle-free with very nice sidewalks. For this year, she is looking forward to showcasing her long cane techniques and show off a bit. Behind the scenes. Noretta recently teamed up with Tinaman Gudlwa, a grade 12 learner at Athlone School for the Blind and Tape Aids, for a recording to create awareness of the Long Cane Rally. Tune in to Smile FM and listen to them. Sarita will talk about the Long Cane Rally on the 9th of September. Tune in to Radio Pulpit on the day at 9:45. Andrea will also do the same on Bok Radio on the 28th of September at 9:45. Audio description. The visual made verbal art form. Watch your favorite film on your TV, cinema, or other screen by selecting one of the available audio narration tracks. Through the mobile assistive app Shazza Sin, visual content is made accessible to persons with visual impairments. The world of information, education, and entertainment are becoming increasingly video-based. Television, the internet, streaming channels, social media, and mobile apps transmit visual content on every aspect of our daily lives, and COVID-19 has accelerated this trend. As we study, work, relax, catch up on news, pursue healthy lifestyles, shop, bank, and keep in touch with our loved ones online, we rely more and more on video, which is great news, except that people who are blind or visually impaired are being left behind. They are denied accessible visual content that connects sighted people to each other and the world. Audio description, AD, removes this barrier. Through skillful use of the spoken word, the visual is made verbal. AD is a method through which the innovative use of words can communicate visual events, either in real time or pre-recorded. AD has diverse applications and is relevant to a growing range of industries. According to the creators, It is an oral and literary art form that creates access for visually impaired persons to the visual world through language. The app promotes inclusivity, as members of the blind community can now watch films along with family and friends. Through the skillful use of words, the Shazza Sin app describes the visual to persons who cannot see, including motion and still imagery, both in real time and recorded. This enables blind people to participate, contribute, and function independently. About Shazza Sin. Shazza Sin is a young, South African-based innovative company operating in the digital space, providing a 360-degree solution from AD content creation to AD delivery through their mobile assistive app of the same name. The app promotes inclusivity, as members of the blind community can watch films along with family and friends and be part of conversations around films and TV shows. The team is made up of a diverse mix of talented graduates. The company is an AD award winner and is skilled in film, IT, business, disability, and human rights. They are passionate about audio description, accessibility, and inclusion. The company creates audio description scripts and audio description tracks for all visual content, feature-length films and short videos, for commercials and logos, audio-described tours for art galleries, museums, heritage sites and tours, and real-time description for live events such as theatre, concerts and sports. They also create audio-described illustrations for audiobooks for education and entertainment. About the founder and creator, Shakila Maharaj. When Morningside resident Shakila Maharaj lost her sight, she continued to visualize the world through her imagination. As an avid film lover, she continued to go to the cinema and watch television, but soon realized how much of the story she was missing. Quote, "When I started to lose my sight, I realized that I continued to see through my imagination. I realized that most blind people continue to see in this way, even if they have never seen anything in their life. They perceive the world. AD is so important for us, to keep that visual frame of reference alive, to keep our imagination alive," she says. Through Maharaj and her team's development of the innovative app, Shazza Sin, which launched in 2020, people with visual impairments can now watch films through the art of audio description. The app was created along with co-directors Ntokozizi Mchigila, who is the content management and development lead, and Prashant Maharaj, the technology lead. Similar to a streaming service like Netflix, but without the video, the app is currently free to download from Shazza Sin website and will soon be available on various platforms, including Google Play Store and the Apple Store. How it works. The video is scripted and recorded to integrate the voice into the film. The content is uploaded to the app, and when the film is on Watch, and when the Listen button is tapped, the app recognizes the film being played and synchronizes to the right track in the Shazza Sin app using artificial intelligence, and the voice comes through and describes the scene alongside the dialogue. Quote, "Visually impaired people enjoy interacting with the visual world but are not catered for. I am totally blind. I lost my sight in my 20s. I realized, when I was losing my sight, that I still wanted to engage with the visual world. I wanted to be part of it, like most blind people do. This is when I became increasingly aware of audio description as an art form and the need to make it known in this country and in Africa," concludes Maharaj. Find out more about the app, Shazza Sin, spelt SHAZACIN. Source, Disability Connect. Chinese researchers test robot guide dogs to help the visually impaired. Shanghai. It's less furry than a traditional companion, but a 6-legged Chinese robot guide dog could one day help vision-impaired people live with more independence, according to its research development team in Shanghai. The robot dog, which is currently being field-tested, is able to navigate its physical environment via cameras and sensors, including recognizing traffic light signals, which traditional guide dogs are unable to do. Roughly the size of an English bulldog, but a bit wider, it can communicate by listening and speaking with a visually impaired operator with AI technology incorporated in its voice recognition, route planning capabilities, and traffic light recognition. It also has 6 legs, which the researchers say help it walk smoothly and with maximum stability. When 3 legs are lifted, they are still 3 legs, like the tripod of a camera. It is the most stable shape, said Professor Gao Feng, the head of the research team at Jiao Tong University's School of Mechanical Engineering in Shanghai. Married couple Li Fei, 41, and Zhu Xibin, 42, are among the visually impaired people helping the Jiao Tong University team test the robot using Chinese language commands. Li is completely blind, and Zhu sees only a little, normally using a cane to assist him in getting around. If this robot guide dog comes onto the market and I could use it, at least it could solve some of my problems in traveling alone, Li says. For example, if I want to go to work, the hospital or the supermarket now, I cannot go out alone and must be accompanied by my family or volunteers. Robot guide dogs are under development in other countries, including Australia and Britain, but China has a drastic shortage of traditional guide dogs. In China, there are just over 400 guide dogs for almost 20 million blind people, Zhao says. Pet ownership and service animals are also relatively new concepts in the country, meaning many workplaces, restaurants and other public areas wouldn't welcome a more traditional helper like a Labrador. Unlike those dogs, which will always be limited in supply due to the natural limitations of breeding and the intense training required, Zhao says the production of robot guide dogs could be scaled, especially in a major manufacturing hub like China. It's a bit like cars. I can mass produce them in the same way as cars, so it will become more affordable, Zhao says. I think this could be a very large market, because there might be tens of millions of people in the world who need guide dogs. Source Edition CNN. Gmail shortcuts. Sent by Garth Long. Guys, greetings from a rainy and damp cove. Well, that is the status for January on the most northern landmass below the Arctic Circle. I know most of you use Gmail through Outlook, but for those still using the web-based interface of Gmail, here is the complete list of keyboard shortcuts for Gmail Standard View. Basic HTML is due to close on the 1st of February 2024. However, below is a link to guide you and to generally help you use Gmail on the web directly with your favorite screen reader. At the bottom of the page, Gmail even tells you how to customize shortcuts. Compose and chat. Action. Previous message in an open conversation. Shortcut, capital P. Next message in an open conversation. N. Focus main window, Shift plus Escape. Focus latest chat or compose, Escape. Advance to the next chat or compose, Control plus full stop. Advance to previous chat or compose, Control plus comma. Send, Control plus enter. Add CC recipients, Control plus Shift plus C. Add BCC recipients, Control plus Shift plus B. Access custom from Control plus Shift plus F. Insert a link, Control plus K. Go to the next misspelled word, Mac only, Control plus semicolon. Open spelling suggestions, Control plus M. Formatting text. Action. Previous font. Shortcut. Control plus Shift plus 5. Next font. Control plus Shift plus 6. Decrease text size. Control plus Shift plus minus sign. Increase text size. Control plus Shift plus plus sign. Bold. Control plus B. Italics. Control plus I. Underline. Control plus U. Numbered list. Control plus Shift plus 7. Bullet list. Control plus Shift plus 8. Quote. Control plus Shift plus 9. Indent less. Control plus opening square bracket. Indent more. Control plus closing square bracket. Align left. Control plus Shift plus L. Align center. Control plus Shift plus E. Align right. Control plus Shift plus R. Remove formatting. Control plus backslash. Actions. Note. These shortcuts won't work unless keyboard shortcuts are turned on. Action. Move focus to toolbar. Shortcut. Comma. Select conversation. X. Toggle */rotate among superstars. S. Archive. E. Mute conversation. M. Report as spam! ! Delete. Hashtag. Reply. R. Reply in a new window. Shift plus R. Reply all. A. Reply all in a new window. Shift plus A. Forward. F. Forward in a new window. Shift plus F. Update conversation. Shift plus N. Archive conversation and go previous/next. Close square bracket or open square bracket. Undo last action. Z. Mark as read. Shift plus I. Mark as unread. Shift plus U. Mark unread from the selected message. Minus sign. Mark as important. Plus or equals. Mark as not important. Small minus. Snooze note. This shortcut isn't available in classic Gmail. B. Expand entire conversation. Semicolon. Collapse entire conversation. Colon. Add conversation to tasks. Shift plus T. Jumping. Note. These keyboard shortcuts won't work unless keyboard shortcuts are turned on. Action. Go to Inbox. Shortcut. G plus I. Go to Starred Conversation. G plus S. Go to Snoozed Conversation. G plus B. Go to Sent Messages. G plus T. Go to Drafts. G plus D. Go to All Mail. G plus A. Switch between the calendar/keep/tasks sidebar and your inbox. Control plus Alt and Control plus Alt plus full stop. Go to Tasks. G plus K. Go to Label. G plus L. Thread list selection. Note. These keyboard shortcuts won't work unless keyboard shortcuts are turned on. Action. Select all conversations. Star plus A. Deselect all conversations. Star plus N. Select read conversations. Star plus R. Select unread conversations. Star plus U. Select starred conversations. Star plus S. Select unstarred conversations. Star plus T. Navigation. Note, these keyboard shortcuts won't work unless keyboard shortcuts are turned on. Action. Go to next page. Shortcut, G plus N. Go to previous page, G plus P. Back to thread list, U. Newer conversation, K. Older conversation, J. Open conversation, O, or enter. Go to the next inbox section, grave accent. Go to the previous inbox section, tilde. Application. Note, these keyboard shortcuts won't work unless keyboard shortcuts are turned on. Action. Compose. Shortcut. C. Compose in a new tab. D. Search mail. \. Search chat contacts. Q. Open more actions menu. \. Open move to menu. V. Open label as menu. L. Open keyboard shortcut help. ? So, I hope this helps. Garth Long. P.S. I use MS Outlook as my interface, but if you need any help, please do revert. Birthday wishes. A very happy birthday to the two special women who celebrated their birthdays last month, Charmaine and Margriet. Beneficiary news. Empowerment through learning and development. Apollonia, photos of her on her new journey towards realizing her goal in retail design.